Happy Easter Sunday.
Happy Easter and good morning to one and all.
Hope you got lots of Easter eggs and stuff. I didn't get any.
Easter eggs aren't good for you anyway. Too much chocolate.
Not a single Easter egg.
You got one the other day, didn't you?
Yeah, but that wasn't for Easter. It's Easter now.
Second to last day here on campsite.
Don't forget what Easter's all about.
Yes, you should remember that as well. Look it up.
Bunnies and eggs. Haven't got any eggs. Haven't seen any bunnies.
I'm going to crack on. I've got stuff to do. What are you doing
Well, I'm
today?
not cracking, am I? I ain't got any eggs to crack. Do you want my tip of the day? I'll give you it now if you want. If you're in one of them big families with like 40 kids, you know your brothers and sisters have had loads of kids and your auntie and uncle to loads of them. Just ring them all up today. Say, oh, I've got an Easter egg for kids, but I've been called into work, so I'll come over in the middle of the week. Then get yourself down to Lidl tomorrow and get some really cheap eggs. They'll be about 50p by morning. Well,
actually, we'll be going to Tesco's in a couple of days, and they might have them on cheap. You can buy yourself an egg.
I'm not buying myself an egg. I'm supposed to be given eggs.
I'll buy you one. It means you're going to shush.
So, yeah, just turn up midweek with your cheap eggs, save yourself a few quid. That's what I'd do.
I'm sorry I have to leave you with him.
Not a single egg. This is probably the worst Easter of my life. What are you doing there?
I'm giving myself a little job this morning.
What's that then?
Oh, I'll get there in a minute. I've just got to refresh myself on the instructions. It's that stuff that acrylic scratch remover, where I used to get like the little scratches out of the plastic windows on here. So I've got a little job for this morning. I'm going to test it and see if it works.
Oh, so you're not using it on the windows?
I'm going to do a little test and see if it works.
Okay.
Top tips again today. Motorhome top tips. What are you going to do?
I'm waiting for Easter Bunny.
Oh, don't start this all day.
That's his thing from yesterday. As you can see, it is looking very good today.
Yeah.
I'm a bit worried there might be some aftermath and it might turn pink or something overnight, but it's done well.
When I was actually watching this video back, I could tell a massive difference between that grey and this grey.
Oh, yeah.
So I wanted to do this.
Huge difference.
Yeah, so I wanted to do this one this morning, but Dan's saying, oh, there ain't no sun, there ain't no sun.
Well, if it
ain't no sun.
If it only works on the sunlight, I don't think today's the day to do it, because it's supposed to be cloudy all day. It is hazily sunny at the moment, but I don't think it's going to keep up. It's going to be warm though, 18 degrees.
Yeah, got to keep ourselves busy, ain't we? Why not? Come with me, come with me.
Oh, is this where I get my egg?
Right, so you see our headlights, this is my job today. Now, you know, like when your headlights go a little bit funny, you can get them buffed up properly. And ours have gone just a little bit funny up the top here, you see?
I wonder why.
They just get weathered, but you can buff them out, you know, so they look lovely and shiny like this. So, and it's on the two. It's only literally on the top bits there, isn't it?
I've never seen that before.
Yeah.
That's
so
weird.
I'm going to try and buff it out with this.
It's like it's been scratched, but how could it be scratched there? Because unless it's chips or no, it's proper scratch.
Can you properly see on there though?
Not
Can
really.
they properly see?
Not really.
Right, so I'll quickly do a little patch. Now you do get like a little bit of sandpaper, like fine glass one, but I'm not going to attempt to do that yet. I'm just going to use the cream, because this cream is actually magnificent.
So try it in this corner here.
Yeah, let me just try and squeeze some cream out. Here we go. Tell me a bit that you can see properly.
Well, you can't really, but do it there and then
Come
so
this
I can
side.
see it.
Come this side. Right, see how bad it is?
Sort of.
Yep. Let's just give it a go.
Oh, you're using a lot there. No, it's just made it wet, Mazzy.
No, you have to keep rubbing and rubbing. Right, come back to me in a few minutes. Come back.
So in the meantime, I'm trying to come up with a new hobby. Some kind of hobby which I can do where Mazzy's happy for me to be doing the hobby and it looks like I'm busy doing the hobby, but it's a really easy hobby. and it doesn't take any doing whatsoever. So I've been looking through hobbies and I thought of this one. Flower pressing. Right, what you do is you get a flower, some parchment paper and an iron, and you make them flat and they look really cool apparently. I've seen them in books, you know, in museums and stuff, and I think I'm just going to give it a go. If we've got some parchment paper and a flower. Right, how are you getting on?
Okay, so I've given that a good few minutes. Let's have a look. It's better. Do a bit more rubbing there.
Can we have a good look through here?
Yeah.
Right, so, oh yeah, that's much shinier there.
Yeah.
And then it goes dull there, so you haven't done that bit?
No, I haven't done that. I've gone to about there. But this line here look, needs a bit of work. But it does take a few times.
It looks better, that's for sure.
Yeah.
Well done, so you're going to do both headlights like that?
Yeah, why not?
You
Give me something to do today. This is really dull, that's horrible. Yeah, there's quite a few people leaving today. Someone else has just left.
Oddly enough, for a Sunday.
Yeah.
Easter Sunday.
Why aren't they making the most of it?
I'm going to make the most of it, Mazzy.
What are you doing?
Have we got some parchment paper?
A little bit.
Where is it?
Yeah, but are you wasting it? Because
No,
I use it.
I really need it, Mazzy.
I use it for my pizzas.
No, it's important, I need it. Where is it?
In the tinfoil drawer.
Right, see you in a bit. This is the only thing I can find in that drawer which looks like paper, so I'm guessing she means this. Sorted. So now all we need is a flower. You'll do. Step 1. Place your flowers, well I've only got one. Place your flowers between two pieces of parchment paper. Okay. Well, it's only a small flower, so I don't need much, which I think Mazzy will be happy about. So I need to cut that in two. Place your flower in between them, so we get this. I believe it's called a daisy. Right. Are you meant to leave the stalk on or off? Oh, I don't know. Stick that on there. I'm going to do it properly off camera in a minute. And then it says, place a book on top to flatten the flowers to make them easier to iron. Have we got an iron? Have we got an iron? Mazzy? Apparently we haven't got an iron, but the answer was staring me in the face. They'll do, won't they? Mazzy's hair straightener things, I've just turned them on. It'll do the same job. I only need a tiny bit, look. That'll do perfectly. So I've got to put that on, put a book on top, and then wait for that to get hot, and then take the book off, and then press it. Job's a good one. I didn't have a book to put on top of the flower, so I've just been pressing on with my thumb. So now what I've got to do, now that's slightly, it needs to be quite a low heat, is put that on there for 15 seconds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, it's smoking, 8. Oh, it smells a bit, I can hear it sizzling. It's cooking, Mazzy, it's cooking, my flour's cooking. I don't know if this is going to work. I think I better take it off. Oh, has it worked? Has it worked? Turn you. Oh, it stinks. Oh, it smells like dead daisies and stuff. Okay. Oh, we've got a pressed flower. Check this out. I think this is going to be a new good hobby. Right, that's the back of it. Oh, it looks a bit flat. Get off my finger. Look at that. What do you think? Could this be a new hobby? I might look at that daisy. You know, if I collected all different, like, flowers and made a book full of them, like old people do, this could be a good hobby. I just don't know if daisies are the right flowers, really. I don't know. We're going for a walk soon. I might be able to find some more flowers, maybe a dandelion, tulips. all sorts of stuff. What do you call them big things? Daffodils. I could press a daffodil later on. This is fantastic. This is my new hobby. Yeah, I'm getting right into this.
Finish with this one. Now, it's not perfect, but it is much better, in it.
I don't know, let's have a look.
Let's have a look. It's much better. If I paid more time and attention to it, which I might come back to it.
It is an awful lot better than the other side.
Yeah, which I noticed, yeah. There's a particular line down here which was quite sort of deepish, so to say. So I braved it.
Well, that's not bad.
I braved it and used this.
When you compare it to this, look.
Yeah, this is how bad they both were.
Yeah.
Right, spit and polish. Spit on your fine sandpaper. I was just brave about it. I thought, why not? Let's just go for it.
Can't do it any harm.
No.
Now, I couldn't find any more flowers. But I was thinking of flowery things. Vegetables can be quite flowery, can't they, in shape and stuff. Found a bit of broccoli. Really good bit of broccoli here. But that one was too big, so I've cut it down to a more manageable size. And I thought we'd have a go at flattening some broccoli, because everyone else who does flower pressing, they tend to stick to the same flowers, don't they? You don't see anyone pressing vegetables. So I'm going to stick that in there, stick that on there, press it down, wait for that to warm up, and we'll see what happens. "15 seconds. I wonder why it says 15 seconds. You'd think it'd depend on what the flower is, wouldn't you? Oh, that smells lovely. I don't think I've got it all under though. Oh, you know what it smells like? It's Sunday lunch. Ow! Oh, that's hot. Oh, there's like juice coming. All juice is coming out of it. So you know that it's working. It smells like... What is it you are? Bubble and squeak. It smells like bubble and squeak. Right, that should do us. Right, I'll turn that off, put that away for safety reasons, and let's have a look at this. I'm onto something here. Vegetable pressing. Look at this. Oh, it smells beautiful. Right, get it off there. Look at that. That's fantastic. I think I'm onto something. I've got a new hobby. Vegetable pressing. Never mind flowers. I'm going to need to get myself one of these proper books. And I'm thinking, you know, them with like a leather lining and proper paper. You see them, don't you? Big, thick things. Really nice. I'm going to get one of them. But in the meantime, I'll just put them in the back of his notebook. Don't tell Mazzy about this hobby, will you? This is between me and you. Yeah, this is going to work. And while they're in there, they'll be pressing even more. I'm a genius. Honestly. New hobby. Can you think of any other hobbies I could try to relieve my boredom? I'm happy with this one. I'm going to keep it up. I'm going to expand my collection. But, you know, I'm going to have nothing to do now. So, you know, I need about 4 hobbies. If people can suggest some hobbies I can do on a campsite, like vegetable pressing, just to keep me going, keep me sane. In fact, I think this is so good, it's worthy of a music montage. Enjoy.
So what do you think? It's much better.
Have a look.
There just seems to be this deep certain line.
Yeah.
But
it's certainly better.
Yeah.
Much, much better, yeah. I'll give you that.
So if anyone's interested in this stuff, it's this stuff here. I don't know what it's called.
Acrylic scratch remover from Quick's system.
Yes. And
acrylic and paint. What is the paint one?
Well, I've just realised we've got this. I've got a feeling you might have used this before, tested it.
Yeah, that's a bit like, what's that stuff you use?
Tea-cut. So I have found a couple of scratches here, just to test it. I just want to test it.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's what it is. It's brilliant stuff. I think we were given this actually, wasn't we? Somebody sent this to us.
I'm not sure. No, I think I bought that.
Did you?
I bought that. But yes, specifically on your plastic windows.
Yes,
on
this
your
is
motorhome.
amazing on your plastic windows. I actually did do a video on this once before. I had quite a deep scratch. Perfect. It literally just came out. It was like nothing was there ever.
It's hard work, but it's worth it.
Yes.
Something you should do every year,
I have
I'd
sore
say.
hands, but yeah, love it. Well, what now? I'm moving on to my next job. I've been meaning to do this one for a long time. It's where this has come off here. So when you shut the curtain, there's always like a little flap opened. Dan did this one. But it is easy to do because if you sit on, you can sit on the, end up sitting on that and it rips. So I'm going to give this a go. I'm not sure really what colour thread to use. And it looks like I'm going to have to follow these dots so it don't look silly.
Something which has bugged us since the day we got this van. Can someone please solve this puzzle for us? How do you make this look uniform? So the, you know, like there's a double line there. We don't want a double line there. It's just not looking right. The crosses and the lines have to all match, otherwise I'm thinking of just ripping it off and throwing it away. We never use it anyway. Can someone please explain how it should look?
Yes, getting back to me because I'm doing the more important stuff here today. I have actually seen what Dan's been doing with my hair straighteners today. I'm not impressed. And off camera, yes, naughty. And off camera, he's being saying, well, what can I put in there next? Shall I try some spaghetti rings? Shall I try this? Shall I try that? I've had to hide my hair straighteners.
Look,
my lovely Emma would have a fit if she knew you were using my hair straighteners like that. The lovely Emma gave me those.
She'd be happy for me to have an hobby.
Yes, not using my GHDs, thank you. I was nearly in tears and I was kindly given those.
Did I harm them? No, I didn't harm them at all. No, I was thinking, I've got into vegetable pressing, but I'm wondering if you could use other foods. Does it have to be vegetables, really? Just flattening foods and making a book full of them. Mazzy has said I can have her book. She's got one of them books.
I have, actually.
And you're going to let me have it for my pressing, aren't you?
Yes.
So getting back to serious jobs, it is Easter Sunday. Nobody has got me an Easter egg. I think it's the first year in my life I've never had an Easter egg. So I'm going to make my own. I'm going to make an Easter egg. Now, the only thing we've got which is sweet-ish is these. I got them yesterday. 4 big feasts. Well, they used to be called Big Feasts. Can you remember back in 1980? They were called Big Feasts.
Called Big Feasts. We've had this debate since we've gotten together. They were never called Big Feasts. You used to be able to get a large one, an extra super large one.
Says the girl who was born in 1980. I'm talking about me standing at the ice cream man before you were born asking for a big feast.
Somebody let us know then.
Tell us in the comments, was there such a thing as a big feast? And just show Mazzy up because there certainly was, and it were big.
I'd be interested to know, yeah.
So, all I've got is them. I've got 4 big feasts. They're open for some reason. I don't know why they're open, because I haven't had any. So I'm going to try and make an Easter egg out of my big feasts, because it's the only way I'm going to get one if I make my own. How sad is it that you have to make your own Easter egg at Easter?
I don't think I can do this.
Why?
Because you can see the stitches. I'm not really sure how it's stitched.
Don't matter, just stick it up.
Now, you know what I'm going to do? When we get to a supermarket, buy some of that iron-on stuff. You know, like the Wonder Web.
Why don't you just...
Because look, if you come here, you'll closely see my little stitch, yeah?
Yeah, but I'm not bothered.
Yeah.
I just want it to be working again. Crack on.
I'll flatten you in a minute.
We'll get my hair straighteners out then.
Just get out of it.
So for anybody out there who just happens to not be loved, not get any Easter eggs this Easter, be single, or have a girlfriend who doesn't love them enough to get them an Easter egg, I'm going to try and make one. and show you how to do it, okay? So what you need to go to Asda at Tesco's, use your Tesco card, and you can get 4 feasts. Not big feasts, 4 feasts. For £2, normally £3. You only need to use 1. I'm saying you only need to, I don't know how many you need, because I've never done it before, because I've never had to make my own Easter egg before. But I'm just going to use 1. It's going to be a pretty small Easter egg, I think. Let's just see how we get on, yeah? Otherwise, I'm not going to get an Easter egg. It's very simple. You take the big feast out of the big feast packet, and you've got to wash your hands, obviously, which I've just done. And you take the small feast off the... Like, that's a con for a start. Big feast's always had a joke on it. And, you know, it could be like 3 paragraphs long, because the lollipop sticks in them days were proper lollipop sticks. They were like branches. Look at the state of that. So you get your big feast, and what I'm going to try and do is just get it in a ball somehow. I don't think it's going to be very difficult, I'll be honest. Look, it's nearly there already. It's basically just a big feast in a ball, but at least it's going to feel like an Easter egg, isn't it? It's my only option. If this doesn't work, my only other option to enjoy Easter is to go sit outside, get drunk, and listen to Andrew Lloyd Webber's Jesus Christ Superstar, which is what I normally do. There, I'm happy with that. That's me Easter egg in a perfect ball. So what I'm going to do now, it's melting very quickly. I'm going to put it back in the freezer. I'm going to wash my hands.
Put a lolly stick back on it.
I'm not putting a lolly. You don't have a lollipop stick on an Easter egg, do you?
So it's an Easter egg lollipop.
No, I don't want an Easter egg lollipop. I want an Easter egg, Mazzy. If I had some Smarties, I'd put them in the middle as well. So I'm just going to wash my hands and put that in the freezer, and we'll have it later on. A proper Easter egg. A feasty Easter egg.
So I'm finished. Right, okay, I did do a little boo-boo. Come over here, look. You can see I just went up there instead of going across. But I kept with the stitches holes. It's all done.
Well, I'm happy with that, because I'm sick of that flapping down.
Yeah.
And there's hundreds of people stood outside his van at night, peeking through that tiny bit to try and see my body.
And there ain't a lot of leeway to overlap in the middle.
Yeah, well done.
Right,
well done.
What next? Can we go for a walk now?
No.
Why?
Because it's Easter.
Yep, come in you. No, leave door. What are you shutting the door for on this lovely fine day? Job for you now, proper job.
What?
You'll like this one, I think.
What is it? It's Easter Sunday, I'm on holiday. Go on.
Yeah, we all know that. Take them lights down in the bedroom. I knew you'd like this job. But it does mean you have to take the sticky bits off.
No. No, I'll take light off. I'm not doing sticky bits.
Oh, look, it's leaving sticky residue everywhere.
That's a Mazzy job. It's unfortunate. It were a good idea. It cost a lot of money, didn't it?
Yeah.
But it didn't work.
Not particularly in the bedroom. I am going to be leaving the ones going round here. Although that's still not perfect. As you can see, keeps coming out. But I don't want to get rid of those ones. But those ones, yeah. Did you get rid of it all? The switches? The 2 switches and everything?
I don't know.
No, there's 2 switches in our cupboard. Now look at the residue though. Now I've got to go around and clean. You see all that, look? I don't know if you're going to see that very well.
I'm wondering actually, Mazzy, if I could use a bit of this.
For what? For today's tea, Dan is going to be having Mr. Brains. Might actually make you a little bit brainy today, mightn't it? I don't know.
That's the worst joke in the world ever. The faggots, Mazzy.
Yeah, they like faggots. Cheap, easy. I've never cooked these. I've never even tried these, if I'm honest.
You know what, though?
What?
They're not like faggots at all.
Aren't they? What are they like?
They are faggots.
Well, I don't know what faggots really are.
They're faggots. You said they're like faggots. They're not like faggots at all.
Did
They are faggots.
I'm just getting tongue-tied. I'm exhausted from doing all the motorhome jobs today.
I've done more than you have.
Oh, whatever. Right, so yeah, this just goes straight into the oven. Going to have some broccoli with that, Dennis, and some mashed potato.
That bit looks like it'd look really good pressed. If we could say something bad about this campsite, it's probably the fact on their website and everything, they advertise that the lakes are full of fish.
We have mentioned this though.
I know, but...
And actually you had someone in the comments saying, well, I caught so last year.
Over 20 perch last year he caught. But we've been here, what, 3 days now? 4. This is 4th. We've only seen 2 fish caught. One of them were that big, and one of them were quite, like, hand size.
Decent size.
They were a decent size.
Yeah, but no one else has gotten a bite.
2 fish, and it's Easter Sunday, and there are quite a few turned up today. Serious looking fishermen.
Serious fishermen, yeah, they're beside us.
They've got all the gear out,
yeah.
including electronic bleeping things.
I feel sorry for them.
I do. I think they've looked on they're thinking they've come away for a fishing trip for the weekend.
Yeah.
It's going to be a big letdown for them if that's all they've come for.
Yeah.
It's such a shame, but...
That's the only bad thing. And as for 5 days on, how are you feeling now about the site? Usually, you know, we might change our mind by now.
I'm still not... I wasn't happy on day 1. And I'm still not happy.
Oh, I love it here.
It's just too easy to get bored.
No, that's just us. We're spending too long on it. No.
You get to the point, Mazzy, where you start pressing vegetables and making Easter eggs out of ice creams.
No, it's lovely here. We haven't been bored. We've been keeping occupied.
We have, but could we keep that up?
No. But we're only doing that really because jobs need doing, and we need to get a vlog up every day as well. You know, if you were literally relaxing like every other person on this campsite, enjoying your holiday, I think you like it here, do you not?
I do like it here. I do like it here, but it needs a walk.
It needs
It's like you said, let's go for a walk. The only walk you can possibly do is walk around the campsite, and then you're back within 10 minutes.
Yeah, it's a nice little walk, but it is a quick walk.
You need some forest, some woodland to walk into, or a town to walk into, and you just haven't got it here.
No, there is a pub up the road, but we're not interested in that. That's not a walk anyway, is it?
But you will not find a more serene, beautiful view than we've got right now.
I highly recommend this place. I do. Absolutely.
I do for like 3-4 days. But whether I'd want a seasonal pitch here, I don't know anymore.
Normal people will hop onto the bus. They've got a bus stop outside, haven't they? Up the road a little bit. You know, normal people do that. We haven't.
We're not normal, Mazzy. We're not normal.
But to be fair, there's no reason for us to go into town, is there? I mean, maybe to have just a day out.
To relieve the boredom.
Oh, you're very moany today. I can't be doing
Well, you know why, don't you?
Why?
See that? See that? It's not an OK sign. It's a 0 sign. 0 Easter eggs. Not a single Easter egg today. Gutted.
You made one. Why are you complaining? Anyway, you ready for your tea?
Well, no else to do.
What's the time? 2 minutes.
Faster.
I'm done.
Faster.
I'm trying to save a little bit back, so you've got a little bit for tonight.
Yeah, don't save anything. Just give me...
You mean don't save the green stuff? I can't believe you were going to actually eat green today.
I wasn't going to eat green. I was trying to save the green to press it. Oh, it does smell a bit... What's that word? Vegetable-y.
It smells meaty. I don't think I'd like these, if I'm honest. You did say...
I think you've had it before, to be honest.
No, I've never had these.
Faggots.
I make my own.
For people who don't know what a faggot is abroad, it's basically... It's a bit like a hamburger, but very sticky.
Is it sticky?
Yeah, like...
Has it got brains in it, then?
It's not got real brains in it, no, Mazzy.
Why did it...
It's like... I don't know. Yeah, it's a bit... It's very soft. I'll put my knife on there now, look, it's very soft. But it is quite hamburgerish, but very soft. With lots of onion and gravy. And it's beautiful. And it's all mine. Go away. Every time I think of you, I don't understand why you let the things you do get so out of hand. Don't you get me wrong, 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 don't you get me wrong. Jesus Christ, superstar, who are you, what do you say? I got any Easter eggs?